From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on. All right, just about ready for baseball. On the hill and coming off a great start, Braxton Garrett.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Garcia makes the grab, and there's one down. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Soler gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Patty.
And here is Patrick Wisdom. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Christopher Morel. And now it's 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Back here in Miami, and towing the slab in this one, Hayden Wesneski.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
This one popped up right side. Horner gets under it, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's Jordan Groshans. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Luis Ariz stands in. Up the middle. Horner over to first. Inning over. Back here in Lone Depot Park. Top of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brennan Davis. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And a pitch. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Edwin Rios here. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2-1.
Next offering is outside.
Come on, Tucker.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And there's ball 4.
He's been in a very giving mood today.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And here is Nico Horner. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Horner, a guy who grew up in the Bay Area, was a huge fan of those late 80s, early 90s Oakland A's teams with Ricky Henderson and company. And Nico loved getting a chance to not only go watch Oakland play, but also the San Francisco Giants. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well
Give
struck.
it to us.
Hits the fence.
On your horse, Tucker. You gotta go.
Now a relay to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Smash to the left side. On to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom half of inning number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Bounce to the right side. Over to Rios. And a quick out number 1. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And another ball. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gathers and throws to first. And that'll do it. Down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fly ball down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Christopher Morel. He reached on a walk his first time. In the air out towards right center. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And the Cubs, as we go to the last of the 3rd, here's the veteran outfielder, Avisail Garcia. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty delivers. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That missed inside. And it's 2-1. Just missed. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit, Gerard Encarnacion. Popped up. Swanson brings it in. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami order. Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. Lied out his first time. Stallings off of first with 2 away. Out towards left center.
In.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
6 more outs, Aiden.
On to the 4th. And now it's Eric Hosmer. The pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a count 1-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end, most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Groshans. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Good pitch.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2-1 now. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Strike 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now Jesus Sanchez, and now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And a pitch in the air, left field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. We're tied at 1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
The 2-1. Got the back on too soon. It's strike 2. And that one off the outside edge. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
That's in there. It's 2-2. Called out on strikes. Big time third strike to end the inning against a real threat. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Edward Cabrera hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now here is Tucker Barnhart. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got it by him for the K.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Come on, Ian.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Next pitch inside, 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And puts the squeeze on that. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Herrera Encarnacion. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. The 1-1.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Next offering puts the zone count even at 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Kicks and deals. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Morel moving back for it. Racing back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The pitch. Got him swinging. And 1-2. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Come on, Dansby.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Barnes warming up as well. 2-2 now. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. One up, one down. So up next, Patrick Wisdom.
Now, Patty.
A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground to first.
Beat it, Chris.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Knocks it down. Here's Hosmer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1-1 now. And that's outside. Now moves to first. Morel back on a dive. Morel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Brandon Hughes.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone!
Well, he almost got a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now it's even up.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That hits the dirt. 3-2 now. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Jacob Stallings now. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Back here in Miami, we go to the top
Come on,
of the
Big.
7th, and now the right fielder, Brennan Davis. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Here's a 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bounced up the
middle.
middle. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Next pitch is outside. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Yeah, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Ian, the next Cub to hit. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss there.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Oh, that got him as well.
3 in a row.
The 3rd batter he's hit with a pitch.
Come on,
There's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
This one in the air, right field. Garcia makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gene Segura at the plate here. Rowan Wick on the pitch out of the pen here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Jordan Groshans, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And the right-hander deals. And it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know.
Oh, that got him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Groshans stands at first with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Groshans around second, headed for third. Groshans coming home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. And now 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try and tie him up. That's
struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Marlins get a run. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. There's the swing and a miss.
You've got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Arise on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
This to third, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Jorge Soler. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Now it's the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Soler gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a strike in there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now here is Jacob Stallings. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dylan Floro. He last pitched 2 days ago. That one misses in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get something in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins claim the win here behind some great